Ooh, wee, man. Hey, Sarah. What's going on, Sarah? I got Sarah. Girl, when I got back on here, they had so much stuff that they have added to StreamYard. Oh my God, they done added so much crap to StreamYard, which it is crazy. I got on here, I'm like, what's this? What's this? Damn, what's this? Dang, they been busy. They ain't got nothing else to do on StreamYard but add stuff and make me to learn stuff. I know, right? And then when they do that, when it get time close to make payment for StreamYard, your shit fuck up every single time. It screws up every time. But y'all, I ain't gonna be here long. Woo. But I am here to voice my opinion very, very strong. Okay. Start out with one. Today, my uncle had surgery today on his neck. He had something to do with some stems or something. Needed to open something up because they were clogged. That way, it's stopping him from having a heart attack or a stroke, things like that. I guess that's something you have to have when you get older. You got to go get them things taken care of as you get older, because I know he used to smoke cigarettes. He used to smoke ganja. So I'm thinking that, every so often, I guess when you get older, those are some things you got to go do, is take care of them stems or whatever. They be taken care of, the flush out in your body or whatever, so that way you won't be having strokes and heart attacks, but whatever. But my uncle went and got that done today. Now we try to say, like, we'll come down there, we on our way. Oh, I don't want nobody here. I got it. It's an in and out surgery. It's no problem. You sure? Yeah, but we know how old folks is, because I even know how I can be sometime. I know how I can be sometime, stubborn. Don't want to be don't want to bother nobody. We can be like that. That just what part of life, I guess you can say, right? But anyway, so um last week I hadn't been live. Last week I went for a X-ray. I gotta go for MRI Thursday. I go back for another X-ray. I got a busy full week, but however, I I know, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I try not to be. So I got to get prepared for my conditions I'm gonna take care of. But anyway, um, I got this friend. Now I want y'all to bear with me as I tell y'all this story. I got this friend. You know, everything that I get as far as dollar bills or anything, whatever. If you know me, like Sarah said, hard ass pert. If you know me, you know that I'm. One more, yeah, my gate. Somebody. If you know me, you know that I'm caring, I'm loving, I'm giving. I do anything for anybody, but sometimes I go too far, and sometimes Sarah had to get on me and bring me back down. She gets on me, y'all. But anyway, I got a friend. She's dating Nelly. Okay. Again, I got a friend. She say that she's dating Nelly. Okay. Now, my friend don't have anywhere to stay. I've been knowing her for over 40 years. I don't want to see her homeless. I don't want to see her hungry. But sometimes to ask myself, what can I do? What can I do? Um, the first time, about, I guess last month, she came to Dallas because she's gonna have surgery and everything. And when she went to have surgery, we she stopped by. We went. She wanted a burger. I said, okay, cool, we'll go get a burger. She said she wanted a good burger. So I thought, old-fashioned hamburgers are good burgers, and they pretty expensive. But when we went over there, she said, these burgers too high. I want something a little bit cheaper. Okay. So we went on over to Brahms. That was more in her liking. No problem. We gone over to Brahms and everything. And so she was talking. And I'm like, who you talking to? She said, my man. I said, who your man is, girl? She said, Nelly. Nelly? You bullshitting me. You better quit playing me, girl. Go on, quit playing me. Go on. She said, no, it's Nelly. Me, I'm dumbfounded. I'm baffled. The rapper, the singer, Nelly, the one was married to Ashanti. Now, he is married to her, right? And they do got a baby, right? Am I tripping? She said, no, you're not tripping. He was married to her. They got a baby together, but they ain't married no more. What? They ain't married no more. She said, no. Girl, go on, quit playing me. Go on, you lying. I told you a while back that I was dating Nelly. Well, hell, I don't remember you telling me that. Okay. Well, she was sitting in front of me. She was eating or whatever. We were talking and carrying conversation on. And she was on the phone texting, but she never was talking. So I'm like, who is that? Now we point, you know how sisters is. Who is that? We point, who is that? Finger talk, who is that? She said, Nelly. I said, Nelly. She said, yeah. I'm like, oh. And she said, that's my baby. That's my baby, girl. I'm gonna be his manager, girl. I'm going to St. Louis. And I'm moving down there. And I'm going to be his manager over his money because his manager been stealing his money. Huh? For real? She said, yeah. Now, if you know me, if you know my heart, I don't want to burst nobody's bubble. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to put down nobody. So I'm going to go along with the game. Go along with it. No problem. So when I go on Facebook, she's out partying, eating, kicking it with some friend girls, hanging out, cutting up, nails done, little freshly wig on her head. I ain't knocking my sister. Okay. But then when you come to me, to Texas, you tells me, you're dating Nelly, this and this and that. And then the reason why she's in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, because she got a settlement coming, right? Okay. She had an accident. She goes back, she leaves Texas and go back to Arkansas. I guess maybe a couple of days pass by, whatever. She texts me. And she said that she wanted to, if she can borrow some money from me. I said, yeah, I can send you about $10 or $15, no problem. She said no. No. She needed $40. $40? Now you just told me you was going with Nelly, the singer. You just told me you're going to move to St. Louis and be his manager over his money because his manager was taking his money. And I'm like, why can't you call Nelly and ask Nelly for some money? He got a whole lot of $20 bills. He got a whole lot of $100 bills. You feel me? But she never would say that she would ask him. But she asked me for money. Why would you want to ask me? You come out better by asking Nelly for money, right? And if he's in that big old house out there, like you say he is, that you're going to live in, and that you're going to invite me to when you get there and go have your housewarming party, right? Why can't you ask Nelly for some damn money? Hell, Ashanti got some money. She got plenty of money. Her fat ass. She cute. Don't get me wrong, but she cute. but she fat. Why can't you ask Ashanti for some money? And then she tells me and let me know her and Ashanti talks. Huh? What? Her and Ashanti conversates. But when she told me when Ashanti found out that she was messing around with Nelly, her and Ashanti fell out. Okay. I guess so. All right. So I never heard her talk to him. She never showed me a picture of him. She never told me if she even FaceTimed with him. She never told me how she met him, because I'm a nosy motherfucker when I get nosy. And I don't want to pry. I left it alone. Okay. You don't believe it, Sarah? I don't need it, but I can't say nothing because of the fact that I don't really know, and I don't want to doubt my friend because I don't want her to make her think that I'm jealous or I'm mad because she good. And it's none of that. So I just didn't say nothing because I've been knowing her for over 40 years. So I just know when to hold and when to fold. And right now, it's time to hold and fold that shit up. You know what I mean? Just don't say nothing. So I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to leave it alone. So the other, and I go on Facebook, she has a I know. I go on Facebook and she got a post saying she's hungry. She would like to have something from Church's Chicken or from Kentucky Fried Chicken. How can you be hungry and you making a post saying you want some KFC or some Church's Chicken? And I swear to God, I feel bad because I don't want to see nobody hungry. And that's I know her, and I don't want her to be, and I don't want her to be hungry, and that bothers me for people to be hungry. So go on, time went on. So she was here maybe about, I guess she must have got some food or something. I don't know. And I was trying to figure out. She told me she needed probably to go stay in the shelter because she can't afford her hotel, and come to find out I didn't even know she was staying in the hotel and paying all that money to just stay in the hotel, and then she's hungry because when you stay in a hotel on weekends, the fees go up. They charge extra money on weekends. So if you stay in a motel, it's best to leave on a Friday and come back on that Sunday to get get a valuable price, a valuable standing on what you're gonna be costing you while you're there for the whole month. So she's having a hard time staying there. So I offered. I got a 1-bedroom. All I got is a 1-bedroom. I offered her to stay with me until she got herself together. I offered. It's better than being in a shelter. It's better than her being in a hotel. She can save her money up or whatever. She didn't say nothing about it, no more about it. I didn't speak no more about it. Cool. So I'm figuring she's cool, Sarah. She's cool. So she came to Dallas last week. She came through, blow the horn. She was rolling around on past me. Yeah. But yesterday, she seems to know me. Yesterday, she hit me up. We was chit-chatting, chanting, whatever. She asked me if I could let her borrow $40. I ain't got no damn $40. All my $40 I got for myself. Nelly got a whole bunch of $40. I ain't got no money. I don't have no $40. I'm broke myself. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to take care of me. I'm trying to pay my bills. It's hard on one person. And for me to take care of somebody else, and you say you got a man that's an R&B singer or a rapper, whatever he do, and he got plenty of hundreds, 40s, 20s, 5, 10s. I mean, you would think you would ask that person for the money, not me, because I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't. What I got is for me to take care of myself. But can't check on you or stop by. Couldn't check on me, Sarah, and stop by, Sarah, to say not one word to me, Sarah. But she wants me to give her $40. Now, she never said nothing about giving it back. Now, let me put that in there. Let me just make that a statement. She asked to borrow the money, but she never said that she was going to give it back. Never said. I never even asked her was she going to give it back. Because you know why? I didn't have to give. And I figured when I see you on the book with all your other friends, and you just had a birthday in March, you had a birthday cake, your nails done, your feet was all in the foot massager. Hell, my feet need to be going to the nail shop. I got to break my foot massager out of my closet and do my own feet. You know, you are at the nail shop getting your toes done, your nails painted, birthday cake, new outfit. Hell, my birthday came in October. I didn't do none of that. You doing better than me, look like. But you asking me for my money. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't. I don't. Maybe if you was a kid, I probably would try to find something for you. But you're not a kid. You are in your 60s. You're older than me. I can't call nobody. I can't call nobody and ask for nothing. Nothing. But I know if I was in somewhere in California, I can get what the fuck I want to get. I'll just ask my friend. But since I'm down here, I can't ask nobody for nothing. I don't. If I can, I don't. I don't. My friend would tell you I would have nothing in my pocket before I even ask anybody for anything. I don't. I do not. I try to keep my bills down to a minimum. I try to overdo my things for myself. Because I don't want to get caught slipping. I don't want nothing cut out of my house. I don't want to be put out of my apartment, my condo apartment, where you want to call. None of that. And I don't have extra. And they don't have programs to help people no more. All those programs they had to help people has been cut out. They're not there anymore. They're gone. And I don't have a boyfriend to help me out. If I did have a boyfriend, he would tell me, you're not going to be giving nobody none of this money I'm giving you. And they say they got a man in St. Louis and a rapper, a singer, and she's a rapper, a singer, and got a baby and whatever. Why would you want to get it her? No. It's not working like that. I don't understand. And then, you know, I don't know. When she get her settlement money, I don't know. But me and my friend was talking today and said she made me realize this is not the first time. This is an ongoing thing. Well, the reason why I say that is because she had a wreck in her daughter's truck, and her daughter went to California just to stay with her grandfather for a while. So now I think her daughter going to be in California for quite a while now. But she calls to California to get money from her daughter. The daughter stays with her dad's dad, which is a grandfather. The grandfather tells the daughter don't send the mama no money. The grandfather tells her daughter not to send her mom any money. Her mom says she can't stand that MF. So I'm thinking she be asking her for money, but that's her mama, that's your mama. You know what I'm saying? And if your mama needs some help, by right, you should help your mama. But then mama shouldn't take advantage of the help you give her when you do give it to her. You know what I mean? But the daughter knew what the predicament was when she first went to California anyway, and left the mama here in Arkansas, in the hotel with her car. I guess she figured mama got a car. I give you the car, you can get yourself around the dude you need to take care of. But it's not happening like that. But when I talk to my uncle, I'm gonna ask my uncle about a place downtown where she can go eat at. But I wish I could help her find somewhere where she can go stay at. Because that's my friend. I love my friend. And I don't know how I don't think I could tell her out, just tell her to, give me Nelly phone number. I tell Nelly motherfucking ass you need some food. I tell Nelly ass you need somewhere to stay. Here, I call Shanti, say Shanti, shit, she needs some motherfucking food. She needs somewhere to stay. I call and tell her that. If that's your man, like you say, that's your damn man. But I can't figure out why you can't ask him for nothing. Why? Is you being catfished? She never spoke to me and said she had seen him before. I mean, I have questions. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. And she's very clean. And my uncle don't need if my uncle needs some help in his house, I be telling him go help my uncle. He can get you $3. But I had some games that I know of that you can get paid off of, and I gave her the list. I sent her the links to those games, so she can get her a couple dollars. I think so too, Sarah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to do. What can I do besides find her resources down there? If I find her resources down there, is she gonna go take the resource? Is she gonna go to the resources? Is she gonna take that help that I give her down there, even don't have no money to give her? I don't know. And I just figured, she don't need nowhere to stay too bad. She never came to Dawson State, to save her a couple paychecks up. I mean, I don't know. Okay, my next list, my next little spiel that I had. Let me tell you. Let me go to break it. I'll come back and I gotta tell y'all about this other trauma. Just put this on y'all mind. Perp got a sister. Been asleep for a long time. And that bitch done woke up tripping like a mug. You hear me? She done woke up out of her mind and soul.
Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knock it up. The boat's off me, baby. Driving me crazy. Put my money down. You the only one around. Oh, we need like that. No, I like that. Go and settle up and ride until the sunset. Oh, you got a little something that I want. It's Tennessee up on your lips. I kiss it off all night long. Throw the heat breaking in the bed sheet. Give me everything I need, baby. Oh, go ahead and give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' up.
Okay, so I got a sister been asleep for a long time. She wakes up tripping bad. She done slipped way back. She done went way back to 2000. She done went way back to 2000 of the year. She done went back to my mama, my grandma. She has just been doing the fool. She been showing her natural as all. Her and my niece got into it. And she said my niece talked the noise to her. She went over there, baby. And my sister's Aquarius. She went over there, baby. Put all 4 of my niece ties on flat. She went over there and egged the motherfucking house front door. She beat the door with a stick. Sherry was hot. Sherry done slipped way back in time. Way, way, way back in time. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Pap. I don't know. But I had to get on her to leave that girl alone for you be in jail, For you be in jail, gonna be in jail. I told she gonna be in jail down there. They're gonna be down there, tell her spread her ass and gonna tell her cough. That make sure nothing don't fall out. I keep telling her to keep her ass at home, to leave that girl alone, but right today, 5 days later, she's still mad. She called me this morning, she was still mad. She was so mad, she was going out, she said, was going back to when my mama was here, and my mama been gone for a minute. She went way back. And I said, why are you going way back in time? Because I ain't talking about, you should have talked about that shit then. You just not finna fuck my mind up with that bullshit. Yeah. So my sister daughter, they out of hand, Pap. My sister daughter, Pap, she out of control. That's the one who had them vapes and passed out at the school. And, she won't act right at my sister's house, at my youngest sister's house, at her mama's house. So she tried to go to my sister's house, thought she gonna run in and out her house over there and act a fool. But my sister went over there, baby. My sister got so mad, she put my niece tires on flat, baby, all four of them. She aired the apartment door. She beat the apartment door in. Lord, I was scared for my sister. My sister is 63 years old, and she was doing the motherfucking fool. Do you understand me? She wasn't playing no games, baby. And when she came to the house, she was in the car riding down the street. She said the damn police, Arlington police, was behind her. Y'all heard me? The po-pos from Arlington was behind her. And she turned around and said she didn't even see them. She had just blacked out. She blacked out. She blacked out when she went and did all that. She blacked out. And she said they was calling her name to just bring her back. Because that's how far she was gone. She was out there. She blacked out. The Aquarius, this are crazy motherfuckers. You hear me? They ain't got good goddamn sense. A penny, a dime, a nickel. They ain't got no sense at all. I thought Libras had it bad. Oh, no. You been doing? No, you ain't. Girl. What you say? You been showing your ass too, girl. Boy, y'all better stop showing. Y'all need to. I had to tell my sister to calm down before she had a heart attack or a freaking stroke. That's how far she was out there. It's like I had to reach out there, way out there, and bring her fucking back. Cause baby, she was gone. She was gone. I mean, she been asleep for 11 years. I mean, she been asleep for 11 years. And when she paid her house off, y'all, when my sister paid her house off 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, she been acting a fool ever since then. She been going fed. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, girl, no, you ain't. Wait a minute. Let me Pap. Let me drop the link, Pap. You show, Pap. I know you ain't sure like that, dog. See, before I get that bed like that right there, I'm cut everybody up. And then what get me, y'all? They try to drag me in the bullshit. Y'all don't hear me? They try to put me in that shit, y'all. My little sister, which is 44, and my sister is 63, try to drag me into their shizness. You hear me? But I wasn't going. I was not going. I swear, my sister tried to drag me into stuff. She tried to bring stuff back from way back yonder day. You hear me? That I don't even remember 30 years ago. And you don't want me to remember that. When I start remembering some stuff, when I start remembering some shiznizzer, you ain't gonna like, because my mouth gonna get the overflowing like a goddamn cup of water. You hear me? You don't hear me? Okay, Pam, the link. Yeah, my mouth will overflow like a cup of water. Leave me alone. I don't like if I held it back. If you didn't held it way back then, 20 and 30 years ago, ain't no need of even messing with it now. And I ain't gonna even participate in your BS. You feel me? Because I don't have time for it. But they try to bring me into it. My younger sister, oh, they try to make me like I'm gonna play side. I'm not playing nobody's side, and I really wish y'all wouldn't call me with y'all shit. Y'all fucking up my high. Yeah, I said you fucking up my high. Yeah, my high on earth, my high on earth. You messing me around. My laughter of being high. You killing my vibe. You know, and now my younger sister, so Nigerians, I hate you motherfucker. I hate you people. I ain't gonna say hate. I dislike you people. Y'all are dirty. Try this. Okay, this man tried to say my sister messed his door up and try to say that he owned that apartment. I tell my sister he don't own no apartment. Those are new apartment complex. He don't own no apartment complex, and they are not individually owned. People try to take money from you, hear me, and they don't even have it, they don't even deserve not one damn dime. The moral to the story is, if you think you that mad, you gonna got to go over here and see what made her so mad. See, my nephew said he had calmed the situation down, but my niece texts my sister back with that BS, and when she did that, it started to fire up, man, a little bit more flammable. And my sister said she felt like she done took care of my niece, done did stuff for her, and done stayed with my sister, and she ain't gonna talk to her like that. And y'all know how old folks say, you got me messed up. I've been taking care of you, you'll talk to me any kind of way, and you ain't gonna handle me, whatever, and start jumping on folks' ass, right? Well, that's how the feud got started, right? And it went on from there, on and on and on. Then my younger sister, her mama got into it. And then they started transferring words, her and my sister, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, my younger sister, oh, she'll fight. Oh, she'll fight her ass off. But you got to push her. Got to push them buttons for her to fight. My older sister, she quiet. She quiet. You got to push her buttons. Not too hard now. It don't take too much for her. She ready. Me, you ain't got to push not now button. I'm ready. My mama, Pisces, you ain't push no button for her either. My brother, my son, Virgo, you ain't got to push no button for him either. I'm ready. I stay ready. I stay ready. I match energy. I'm an energy matcher. So my younger sister keeps saying, I'm a file charges on. I'm a file charges on. She going to jail. She going to jail. She going to jail. Well, do what you got to do. File charges on. Send her ass to jail. But I had to let my sister recognize, see, when you pick on people, it ain't nice. And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. My younger sister picked on my older sister the whole time she was in that room. The whole time my sister was asleep, my younger sister picked on her, sent her nasty text messages, talking crazy to her, picking at her. She pick. Now that fool is woke, she can't handle her. She can't handle my older sister. Now my older sister is like a damn alligator on a snake. You hear me? She can't handle my older sister. Now my little sister crying, quit calling me. It's but my younger sister is right on some parts. I just didn't say, I try to tell her right and wrong. And my older sister, I let her know she wrong. I let her know when she wrong. I'm the middle. I'm the next to the oldest kid. I let my older sister know she's wrong for doing my little sister like that. Leave her alone. Don't mess with them. Leave her and my niece alone. My baby sister, she's sweet. She's sweet as she can be. She don't bother nobody. My older sister, she don't. See, them two people don't bother nobody. They don't bother people. I don't bother nobody. And that's the thing about it. See what I'm saying? Hold on. Hey, Pap.
Hey, friend.
Hey, hold on just a minute. So my sister don't bother nobody, so they into a bad. So my younger sister tells me, "Well, I'm filing charges. I'm filing charges." Cause I said, "Well, you know, don't you got a man?" I said, tell one of your men's. She got more than one man. Tell one of your men's to come over there, jack your daughter car up, take the tire off, take it to the place, get 4 tires, and have them rotated. What do they do to the tire? Put them on the car. But now she want to have a tow truck come and get the car, tow the car off, take it to the shop, and my niece been Ubering back and forth to work. So my sister says this to me. She said, "Oh, she gonna pay me my money. She gonna pay for this. I'm filing charges." I had to let my sister know. First of all, you was picking at her, that you started the bullshit. Second of all, it wasn't your car that she put on flat. It wasn't your car that she put on flat. My niece is 20 years old, and she got to go down into the courthouse and file charges. Her mother cannot. Oh, that made her mad in the fire. She mad, yeah. My niece can file charges, but the mama cannot file charges. But the mom can get her money back for sure. She can make her give her doggone money back. She can't file charges. My sister can't file charges, but she can make my sister. She can put in what she want her money back for what she did pay for her going back and forth to work and gas and for things like that. And tow truck, she paid for the tow truck and paid for her tires. And they can make her give my sister her money back on that. But my sister cannot file on charges as far as her putting her tires on flat, her dollar tires on flat. You feel me? But it's been a big old mess. Y'all been going through so much shit. Y'all just been crying, been going to the doctor, been going trying to help these crazy fools with their problems they got going on. And I got my own problems. What's going on, Pap? Y'all crazy out there. What's wrong with you awesome people out there, girl? Y'all crazy?
I don't know what's going on, but it's something in the mother in Arlington.
Girl, what's going on, girl? What you doing fighting your grandson? Wait a minute. Wait. The grandson that worked with you, girl?
Yeah. His girlfriend.
I thought she was sweet.
He got another one.
Wait a minute. This is the same girl.
That's a quiet friend, because I've been going through it ever since March.
Yeah,
that's why I've been quiet, because I've been catching hell ever since March. It started with my stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she decided she wanted to go on spring break and leave her kids here, which was all right, because I wanted her daddy to see exactly what she was doing. Is it some of the stuff she was doing while she wasn't here? And when she come back from spring break, now we went and picked you up in November. We gave you time to get yourself together. You got 2 jobs, and you feel like you shouldn't have to pay no rent here.
Yeah. Oh shit! No,
you got 2 jobs, and you got 2 kids, and you grown. Mother with 3 kids, and she was paying rent while you can't pay rent. Oh, it was a bunch of shit. Oh man, we done had it out. She done called me all kind of bitches. Oh, it been on. I had to check her and her daddy.
Damn.
I had to check her and her daddy. When I tell you, that's why I've been being quiet, friend. I just been going through and trying to deal with it. I had to check her and her daddy, because wait a minute, hold up. She gonna tell me this James shit now. Yeah, you right. This is James shit. James and Cassandra shit. He boyfriend, he my husband, and you was in the wedding. So what the hell you talking about?
What?
Oh, when I tell you, and when she called me out, yes, my husband ain't said shit. He ain't open his motherfucking mouth. Well, to be honest, he stirred up a lot of it.
So James didn't say nothing, Pap, at all? He just watch y'all argue?
Did owe me his mile. So I got on the phone and I told her, and she came my baby girl because they grew up together, and I know that's about the only somebody that can check her and her daddy and get away with it. So when she started calling me all kind of bitches and hoes and shit, I called her one, her mama one, her grandma one, all of them. I didn't care. She called me one, you in my house. And then on top of that, I took on top of that, it was one point in time, people always talking about you bringing up the past. You got to remember where you came from in order to know where you're going from. And I had to remind her and her daddy while she talking shit to me that it was one point in time that I was taking care of you and him and wasn't nobody helping me. I was the only one in the house with a job, and you and your daddy was there. And we was not married. So I wasn't obligated to take care of you at the time. Him. Oh, I let her have. Oh, she'll totally different. She still do a little empty shit, but she'll totally different person. My daughter came over here and she called my mama and my grandma a bitch. And Kiki said, and you called my mama a bitch in her house. This her house. This ain't none of your house. And then she went and told Jane Warner, I'm a bitch because ain't nowhere in hell mama will let now one of us disrespect you. She said he dropped his head and walked off. So he did. Okay, we've been going through all this mess with my daughter. It's a bunch of shit, because I swear to God, I've been going through it. I am not lying to you. That's why I've been being quiet. Come to find out that my oldest daughter boyfriend, my two little grandkids, and she had been knowing about it and didn't tell nobody until my granddaughter told it a year later.
Wait a minute, what happened?
My oldest daughter boyfriend was filling on my two granddaughters and taking pictures of them. And they told my oldest daughter, she didn't do nothing about it. So a year later, they told their mama.
What?
This happened last summer, and they knew about it. My oldest daughter been knowing about it and didn't say nothing to my younger daughter.
She kept it quiet.
You ain't say nothing. You ain't on your mind. Yeah. So, man, I got into it with her that me and her was already, and she knows she can't come to my house. But okay, so now I let you back up in here. But when I find out you knew about this and you didn't say shit, well, I can't trust you around none of the kids. Daughter, no daughter, you got to go.
Right.
So she got all in the uproar. We going on. I'm sorry if you feel that way, but you should have thought about that. Them was your nieces, and you ain't owe me your damn mile. So we go out to we had a birthday party for Mama in April, and the men in the family got wind of it, so they plotting to plan friend. She get wind that they gonna get the boyfriend, so she know he got a restraining order at my house. She tell him to come over here and drop her out. So happened James was standing in the garage when she did, and he turned around and looked. All he went out there and told her, get away from my house. You know you ain't supposed to be here. Treat it while you bring him over. I was in the backyard, and he don't get loud. But for me to be in the backyard and hear him in the front yard talking shit, I come to see what was going on. Him and the nigga arguing. The nigga started talking shit. My daughter jumping up trying to push my husband back. I said, no, get your hands off of him, because you know damn well that boy ain't supposed to be over here no way, and you had no business bringing him over here. All the dude talking shit, he talking shit. But you bitch ass nigga. What, huh? Oh, it's on. About that time,
she called him a bitch ass what?
We went out there. We got
Pep. She called him a bitch. No, the boyfriend called my husband a bitch ass nigga. Oh no!
My husband headed out there. He was finna go out there and get him, and I seen my son coming down the road, and I pulled my husband back because my son been itching. The men in my family, they did to get him. I'm telling you, it was a whole meeting at the birthday party about this situation, and it was all the men.
Okay.
And so when I seen Duke coming, I pulled James back out the way, and they were arguing. And I told Tweety to get her hands off of James. So my son pulled up. He got out the car. We got a problem here. So the nigga gonna jump out. He want to talk shit. My son went in that car and pulled him up out of there. You don't hear me. Pull him up out of there. They was tussling. He had him in the headlock. And when this thing, I seen my James, he left-handed. I seen that left hand going to work. While my son had him in the headlock, James was punching the shit out of his ribs. Next thing I know, I'm over there trying to get James back out the way because you is on probation. Let do handle this. Even though do on probation too, but let do handle this.
Right.
Next thing I know, this nigga done got dumped on his head in the middle of the street with a big old gash in his head.
Your son did?
My son dumped him on his head.
Already. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
This nigga, he get back in his car, drive way to the other side of Arlington, go in the stove. The woman in the stove called the police. So the police, I'm mad because I'm instead of telling the police he ain't supposed to be here no way. We got a restraining order against the police. That like he ain't trying to hear what I'm talking about. And I'm getting mad. And Jay say, go over there. Just go over there. So I backed up a little bit to calm down because the police ain't listen to me. Whatever happened to him, he had no business over here.
Right.
So come to find out, the same police that came out done had dealings with the dude and my sister where they were staying. They done got put out of the motel for them over there fighting. They done got put out the apartment for where they were living for them over there fighting. Whole 9 yards. Police asked me, did I know where she was staying at? I told him no, but I knew what she was staying at because my son had already told me where she was at.
Right.
And the police said, they didn't just say it, but in so many words they said, well, you know, my other daughter pressed charges on him for what he did to her daughter. And they know about the case and everything. So, and the police said, well, we understand he the victim, but if it's true what he said, what your other daughter pressed charges, he knew not to come over here. He asked for what he got. And he did. Because you knew damn well you had no business over here.
That's right.
And you sitting up, you talking all that bullshit to my daughter, but she the one letting you get away with it. The rest of the family, we don't like you and it ain't been hid. And you bold enough to come over here and then send him out there in front of my house, called my husband, bitch ass nigga, you should have been ready to get your ass whooped. Because it was me pulling James back because James was trying to get him. And then after Duke come over and got him, James got his licks in too. Okay. We go on from that. We move on from my grandson, move this little girl up in here. Last time you had the girlfriend, you had come and ask me could she stay. This time you ain't said shit. I look up this little girl over. And my thing with her, she ain't but 18 years old. You don't go to school. You don't do none of that. You running in and out these stores stealing. We don't get down like that. We don't get down like that. So last Sunday, she goes with my stepdaughter and my granddaughter. One of my granddaughters that moved in. One of them, the one I had two graduate last year. The one that graduated from Texarkana, she done moved up here, and she done moved in. So they went to the store and they said they look up the police walking around the truck, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why you walking around the truck? She see the little girl in the store stealing, and the police and the people in the store seen the truck they got. They done hear my granddaughter up in the motherfucker in the store. She done ran back to the truck. That's the reason why the police walk around the truck. My granddaughter called and telling it, and I said, Jay Wynn said, bring his truck right now. So when they come back, I told Cece, you got to go. You got to go. You bringing heat. I use that truck to go to work with. Right. And if you bring truck, that means they're going to be watching me while I'm riding around trying to do my work. And I got a problem with that because you're cutting my money off. I was already mad about 2 weeks before. I'm up getting ready to go to work. And then here come my grandson telling me he got to take her to court. What you got to take her to court for? What else she got to go to court for? Ain't got nothing to do with you. Boyfriend or no boyfriend. She need to find her own way to court. Cutting my money off. I'm hot about that. So when I tell her to get out, she want to talk shit. In the hell you standing up in my house talking shit to me? In my house. Oh, you a little young one. And you get bold because just the night before you see me and my daughter get into it. Me and my daughter got into it because she called herself to get drunk. You know how long my car been towed up. Finally get my car fixed. We go to the lake for my birthday. She get mad Saturday night at the lake, and you drive my car and trying to wreck it. Number
Say
one, I didn't
what?
give you the keys, so what was you doing under the wheel? Yeah,
What?
it was driving like a bat out of head. Had my stepdaughter kids in the car with him.
Oh, you would whoop her ass for sure. No, she
Everything.
just
You
didn't
driving
know.
like said she was driving so crazy. People pulled up on side. Me and her got into it. So the next day when me and Cece got into it, because you see me and Tweety talk, me and Tweety get into it. That's me and my daughter. You ain't got no bid. You think you could do what she did? You ain't none of my child. You ain't supposed to be here. Get up out of my house. Oh, so you want to call me a bitch in my house? I reached and grabbed.
I know you better did. Say what? Shit.
You finna get your ass up out of here. My grandma. Yeah, I reached and grabbed that ass, snatched that necklace off her, tore that little tube top off her. I was trying to grab her ass and put it across my lap and whoop her ass. That's exactly what I want finna fight. I was finna whoop her ass. Oh, you steady talking shit. You in my house and you said basically in so many words, you want to tell me you ain't getting up out of my house. Oh, yes, the fuck you is. Who are you talking to? My grandson gets in the middle. He gonna pick me up and put me out the room. Oh, I went left. Jane went to Rob trying to put me out the
What?
room. My own. Rob, he come up there. Rob, you need to take her own way from here. You need to take her own way from here. Now, since she gave me a Yeti cup. Now, I didn't ask you for this cup. You came and gave me this cup. I didn't ask you for that cup. I care less about that cup. I'm being honest. But now you mad because I told you got to go. You want the cup back. I went in there and got that cup, opened that front door right in her face, and I chunked that right in the
Y'all showing out there in Austin. Boy, what the hell going on out there in Austin? You still here, Pap? Pap, you fell off. I can't hear you, sister. Pap. Pap, go down and come back. I can't hear nothing. I don't hear no background. I don't hear nothing.
because the downstairs area where I live.
Pap, you had broke up. What you I didn't hear nothing about 10 seconds. What you say now? I didn't hear nothing. You had broke off.
She said she come tell me, fuck you about my bitch with your nasty ass house.
What?
My house, yeah, I'm mad now. My house ain't nasty because I live downstairs in my house. I don't have no reason to go up them stairs. And where you laying your head at is where it's nasty at. So you the nasty bitch. And that's exactly what I told her. I don't sleep up there in that nasty room. My room ain't nasty at all. And when I was telling my friend Tamika said, what the fuck she talking about? You clean everybody else's house, so I know damn well yours ain't nasty. I know how you live.
Okay.
I said that was her trying to get back at me because I told her she had to go. And when she called me a bitch, I went out there to the car. Taraz was trying to get me too. And then when I went out there, I grabbed her on top of her head. And fuck you, bitch. She just steady calling me. About that time, my granddaughter, she was sitting in the garage. About that time, she got up. She ran out there. Taraz was trying to stop her too. I said, hit his ass too. Hit his ass too, since he want to take up for her. And my granddaughter got in and said, you don't call my nana no bitch. You been living up in her house for free. And then you want to call my nana bitch. Bitch, I'll beat your ass. And Taraz literally had to get in his car and crank up and leave.
Girl, y'all crazy out there in Austin. What?
When I've been going through it over here, I've been going through it.
Girl.
That's why I've been being quiet. That's the very reason why I've been being quiet, because I've been trying to deal with it. Here I am. Everybody know how soft-hearted I am. And I went out for my grandson. I sit up, I spoil you away with murder. And then you want to ease this little motherfucker up in here. Last time you asked could the girl come up here. This time you ain't said shit. You just bought up in here and I ain't said nothing. Then she want to get full of herself and talk shit to me. Guess what? You and her both can get the fuck up out of here.
And your shit. Where her mammy at?
That's what I want to know.
But go her mammy house. Shit.
Then he takes her home. My understanding, he don't know. I know, cause my nephew and my granddaughter tell it. Oh, that ain't happen. Why she heard he working at night? She ripping and running with other niggas. Oh no, that sparked it. That sparked it. You not finna be up in here sleeping up in here, and then while my grandson at work, you run around with other niggas. It don't work like that. You got
Yeah,
to go.
right. Yeah.
And I told him if he didn't like, he can go with him. And I meant that. When I tell you I've been going through it, I've been going through it.
Yeah. So, pal, you know Thelma. You know Big Thelma.
Yeah.
Pal, I do all I can for anybody. She kind of find out she's staying in the hotel. She homeless. I seen on Facebook said she wants some chicken from KFC or some Church's chicken. I said, Thelma hungry? What Thelma doing hungry? She come to find out she still staying in the hotel. She was driving her daughter's car, but she had a wreck. And so she went to her daughter moved to California with her grandpa, with her daddy's daddy. So she down there in the hotel, and then she right to my she looking for a shelter. What? And she get a check every month. Them hotels cost us extra money on weekends. They jack the prices up on weekends a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So she came. She said she told me that I didn't remember. Been so long. But she came to Dallas to go to have surgery because she had a wreck, and she's gonna go see a doctor for a little settlement money. So she told me, she reminded me that she was dating Nelly. I said, Nelly? I said, when? I told you I was dating Nelly. I said, no, I remember that. Come to find, she said she's going to be Nelly's management over his money because Nelly manager was stealing his money. And I'm like, ain't Nelly married to Ashanti? She said, no, they ain't married no more. But that is his baby. I thought they were still married. She said, no, they ain't married. She said, tells me she talked to his mama and everything on the phone. So when she was here, she was talking to him, but she was texting him. But I want to hear his voice and I want to see him on FaceTime, right? But that never happened.
Yeah.
So she ended up going back home. Maybe about 2 or 3 days later, she asked me if she can borrow some money. I said, I might got about $10, $15 that you borrow. Since you hungry and everything, no problem. And then come to find out, she said, well, instead of let me borrow $10 or $15, can I borrow 40? What? I ain't got no $40 later. But she tells me she dated Nelly though. You feel me? Okay.
If you date Nelly, he ought to have a little money.
That's what I'm saying. And she said he stayed in St. Louis. She gonna move down there with him. Sarah said he's still married. She live in La La Land. Okay. So she came up here about a couple of days ago. She come through here, pum, 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 blowing her horn, passing by. But then yesterday, she didn't stop now. Oh, she didn't stop now. She had turned around and asked me last night to let her borrow $40. But she said, I'm like, I ain't got no money, but you keep telling me you dating Nelly, but Nelly got a whole bunch of $40 and 50s and 100s and 20s and 10s and 5s and 1s. But she won't ask him for no money. So this is what I said. I said, well, you welcome come stay with me. I said, I got one baby. I said, I don't want to see you on the streets. You welcome come stay with me until you get yourself together. I can do that much. I can do that much. If I'm saying I'm your friend, at least your friend gonna at least offer you somewhere to stay or something like that, So I did, but she didn't take the offer, but she still asked me for money. I don't have no money to give you. I don't have money, especially you got a man. You said I know this man's a millionaire. He got all this money, a millionaire, whatever. He got plenty of money, and you asking me for money, and you saying you talk to his mama. Ask his mama for some money on the cool. Ask Ashanti for some money. Them bitches got a whole bunch of goddamn money.
Already.
But she said she asked her daughter for some money, but the daughter, granddaddy tells the daughter don't send her no money. So I'm thinking she must be doing that quite often. But she tells me when she get her settlement money, she gonna move to St. Louis with Nelly. But she never said
I
if she
wonder,
saw him. I don't know if she had seen him before or not. She ain't telling me.
I wonder if she having some kind of mental problem.
I wondered because she's not saying she seen him. She's not saying she FaceTime. She's not saying she tell me she talked to him and heard his voice.
I mean,
I don't think. I mean, I don't know.
I ain't saying that she could be having. I ain't saying something wrong with her, but I'm just saying she could be having some underlying mental problems and don't know it.
And I don't want to say. I don't want to say, Pep. You know how. Hold on. You know how some females is and think she jealous and she don't want me to talk. It ain't. I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing, Pep. I don't say nothing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I don't say nothing.
I know.
I don't want to be in that stimulus with I'm jealous of her. I don't want her this and this is no. I just don't say nothing. But what you get out of it? You think she being catfished?
I think she might be being catfished, or she might be having some kind of problems and don't know she having them problems.
Okay, now I read what I did look up. Now I did look up to see if Nelly and Ashanti was married. Nelly said he didn't want her to be a baby mama, so I'm thinking they was messing around. And then she got pregnant or something like that, but he said he didn't want her to be another baby mama. But I don't want to say nothing because, like I said, I don't want her to feel like I'm jealous of her. I want everybody to succeed on everything, especially somebody like that. Here, you go. Shit, you shouldn't be asking me for no money. You feel me?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. That's the reason why I'm saying it. That might be in her head, and she don't know that's just in her head, and she telling it that she really dating Nelly and ain't. How you been doing, Sarah? I sure miss y'all.
Girl, we miss you too, girl. I got to start coming back live. I ain't been coming live. I got to start becoming live, and I've been going back and forth to the doctor about my leg and everything. So I probably get ready to have some surgery. So yeah,
The people gave me the runaround about my car.
Yeah.
They gave me the runaround about my car. My husband the first time he went over there, he drove it down the road. They supposed to been through it, and it's smoking. So he had to take it back over there. Come to find out, they didn't bullshit it. And he had to go over there and talk crazy to him till I finally got it. And now I got the insurance on it, but I need to get some tags on it. That's the reason why I was letting my granddaughter drive it, because she got driver license. So, if the police, you got driver license, you got the insurance on the car, you won't get nothing but a ticket for the no tags, and that's on me.
Yeah.
Why come? That's why my oldest daughter got mad and my stepdaughter mad because I won't let her drive. You don't know how to drive good enough for me to let you drive my car, and it sit on the side of the road too long for me to get it and let you tag right back up. No.
I know, because when I was driving the car back to Tisca, I like, I don't want to be driving the car too, so we got to go to the house.
Some people, I don't have no problem. I know you responsible enough to drive a car. I know that. I know you just ain't gonna get it and drive it. Just try to do what you want to in it because you in it. You ain't that type of person. I know she that type of person. I see how you drive your I see how you drive that truck, and you is not finna get in my car the way I had. My car sit on side of the road from August of 2020 to December of 2025. I mean, August of 2024 to December of 2025. So no, I'm not finna let you in there. I had to beg, moan and groan, talk shit, walk the floor in order to get to put in the shop. So you're not finna tag back up. And my granddaughter, she been riding in it ever since I had it. She know how I feel about it. No trash left in it, none of that. So of course I'm gonna let you drive because you already know. And the ones that know what to do to keep me from talking shit, they go by because they don't want me talking shit. Your daddy drove my car to take you to see about your driver license. I done told you I didn't want some kids standing up in my seat. My seat's leather. and that car 23 years old.
Yeah.
And I come home from work, I look in my car and I see where your baby been walking in my back seats because I see the footprint. So I go left.
Yeah, I would too.
And I didn't go all the way left. I just did what I did. I went to I know she's 2 years old, but she's very smart. Did not tell you about walking in my seats. You don't walk in my seats, whether you with grandpa or whoever. If I told you not to walk in my seats, don't walk in my seats. Now when she get in the car, I scoot over, Nana. Yeah, you scoot over in my seats.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
No, your mama let you do whatever, and then she don't be more pay no attention to them kids and the man in the room. That's what pissed me off. You expect everybody else to do everything for them, and you ain't doing nothing for them. But buying them clothes. Every 2 weeks you go and buy shoes because you ain't keeping up with the ones you just bought last week. What kind of sense do they make?
That's crazy. That's them young folks, pal. Them young folks ain't got no sense of directions. They entitled. They don't like to work. They some lazy asses. I mean, they understand it is zero.
But she got 2 jobs.
Them.
Her thing is, she can't cook. You don't feed them nothing but junk. You don't feed them nothing but junk.
She don't ever have no man.
And then got you too busy crying behind the baby daddy that didn't give a damn about you from Jump Street. Cause I can't on here. I got to get with you and tell you.
You got to, girl. Let me tell you about this right here. So my sister and them talking about, my sister paid her house, all right, and she been keeping my brother this whole time, right, and getting his money and everything. He paid half rent at her house with half rent at his other house where my brother where his resident is, right. So now that her house was paid off, now she want him to go to his house now, right. And she wants somebody to take care of him, baby. You gonna take care of him still, baby? You want the money, you done paid your house off, and you gonna keep it just like that. I don't want no car for that. You give me a car for that, you keep it. I keep driving this way. I can get around. I don't want no vehicle. I ain't doing it.
I know that's right.
I ain't doing it, Pap. I ain't doing it. But now I've been in my little world over here, going back and forth to the doctor shit, trying to stay bill high free, high ass bills.
I know that's right. That's my thing. And I had to tell my husband that. I said, she is 30 years old. She got 3 kids. 2 of them here with her. And she wants you to treat her like she's 16 years old. Like, all she supposed to do is just go up in there and back there in that room and do like she wanted. Supposed to help cook, clean, doing none of that. She don't know how to cook. I said, and that's the motherfucking problem. Ain't nobody been still long enough to teach her how to cook, and she ain't trying to learn. It ain't your job to keep on. She 31, not 16, and that's how she wants you to treat her. And he get mad. So I just shut up. Now he see it for himself. Because I kept on telling him when we was on our way to get her, on the way, I said, you gonna have to deal with Shanice. Shanice a grown woman. And then when she got here, I kept on telling her, well, she sure ain't acting like no grown woman. Then walk around brag about she got 2 jobs. What you doing with the money?
Right. You ain't doing no whiskey, but you ain't doing no with the money, but spending on bull crap, wasting your money. But you know what? When you get older, when you get older, I wish I would have had all that money right about now. I should have spent that money. Yeah, you be wishing that you be saying stuff like that. Yeah. Because I see it right now, right today. I see it right today. But you got to call me, girl. Girl, you got to call me, girl. Yeah, call me.
I told you. Go up there. No, you're a grown one. You get mad. You get mad because she said I be comparing her with Kiki. Of course I'm going to compare you with Kiki because I raised both of y'all. I had you more than your mama did. So the same thing I expect out of Kiki, I expect out of you because I know you ain't no dummy. You done been up there and got sorry. That's all you done did. Flat out sorry. And don't do shit. You too damn sorry even about some politician.
Oh, hell no.
You bragging about all the money you making, but you won't even buy no toilet tissue. What the hell?
Hmm. Hmm.
So, this little bit of shit. Then you buy a little handful of groceries and you want to come in here talking shit. Cause she come in here one day, we had went to the store, made me mad because we went in half on the groceries. And my son was over here and it was some Rotel. I made some taco stuff and he made some he ate his with chips. When she come in there, it was a half a pot. Do I eating up all the food? Why he out there with a big old plate? That pissed me off cause why he can't eat? That's my child too, and you know that. And while you talk, he fix your kids a plate. You didn't fix it, he did. Cause I come out here cracking jokes. I said, "Do you eat up out of food?" He said, "Mama, why she talking? I fix her kids a plate before I fix mine."
That's too much, girl. You
You
need
got
to be stress free.
you got to literally make her come downstairs and fix her own kids a plate.
Hmm.
You ain't cooking. The least you can do is fix their plate.
Yeah, that's the least you can do.
Why clean up behind them? When they get through eating, they go right on up them stairs. You ain't come down here sweep no floor, wipe no table out, clean up no kitchen. You don't do shit. You get through eating, you put your shit in the sink. I don't like that. I tell them, wash your stuff and put it in the dishwasher. Don't leave it in the sink. Put it in the dishwasher. Oh, they'll pile them dishes up in the sink like that. And if me and my husband don't clean that kitchen up, it don't get cleaned up.
Well,
And
nobody
I do
run
not
up.
like going. I don't like going to bed with my kitchen nasty.
Already. Niggas.
Every night. I don't care what time I go to bed. Before I go to bed, I go in there and make sure that kitchen is as clean as I need it to be clean. Until I got, and I went in and told him I wasn't gonna keep on. 2 nights in a row, bad as I didn't want to, but 2 nights in a row, he got up and seen the kitchen was nasty. He knew I was mad. Cause I don't go to bed with my kitchen nasty.
Yeah, clean that.
That's what started roaches. And I ain't finna play with no roaches. And go up there, got all kind of food, all kind of snacks, tater chips, candy and shit, all up them damn stairs. He done told her, I know he done told her at least 5 times, stop eating up them stairs. It's just like he ain't even talking to
her. Like she ain't old enough to know better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, girl. I don't know.
I'm telling you. I swear she act just like she did when the last time she lived in the house was when she was 16 years old. She act just like a little old child. And you got a 10-year-old son. What the hell?
This them young folks, girl. They ain't these young folks ain't ready for no kids. You hear me? They ain't ready for no kids, baby.
Yeah. And check this out. Her rent ain't but $600. That's all you got $100. Set the $600 because that's what my daughter was paying $600. But my daughter had 3 kids here. You got 2. You moved. My daughter was here 2 weeks and moved out after you got here. And you moved right in the room where she was at. She had 3 kids here. She was paying her own car note, her own phone bill, her own insurance, everything. You ain't got no car. At one point, you had the phone. My husband gave you his other phone, and he was paying your phone bill. And you crying about paying $600, and you got 2 jobs? What the hell?
That's one young folks, girl. They ain't ready for responsibility. They don't want responsibilities. You know?
But she don't know. She don't know that I know, because my grandkids tell it all. When you went to Houston for a whole week, you drove to Oklahoma, picked that girl up, drove to Houston, then drove back to Oklahoma, then back to Dallas.
I know she was tired there.
You rented a car. You spent $3,000 in 1 week because you told my granddaughter. Where you get all this money from and you don't want to pay $600 rent? You spent $3,000 partying, but you can't pay $600 rent for you to have somewhere to stay. What it did?
Priorities mixed up. Priorities bad. Priorities bad.
Mhm.
Priorities messed up. Real bad.
And could have done
Real
had her.
bad.
Could have. She could have done had a car. Same place I got my car and where my husband got the other truck from. His Mexican friend. All you gotta do is tell him what you want or tell him how much money you got, and he gonna, and how much you willing to pay, you know. And he had a nice ass car, $2,000 down, $400 a month. Total price was $9,000. Car was nice. When I tell you nice, it was nice. It was worth the 9,000. You didn't want to pay the $2,000 down for the car, but you went spent three playing.
Hmm. Girl, I don't know some young folks. I don't. I don't know some young folks. But Pap, what you think about the president? How he been just doing? Girl, he gonna get us all KILLED, girl.
Mm. Trump doing what he
girl.
want to do.
Did you hear him say, girl? I don't know if me and you talked about this or not. I can't remember. I try to remember, but did me and you talk about the ballroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Now he said that he's gonna get the ballroom built himself. All his money he has somebody who's gonna help him build the ballroom, his homeboys and all them. How he trying to say now the taxpayers gonna help him build the ballroom?
Cause he gonna use taxpayer money like he doing.
Ain't that something? But I'm like, how you gonna use taxpayer money? Because I know damn well I can say, well, I guess I go to Washington D.C. I'm going to see the ballroom, see how pretty it is, sit there and pop my feet up and chill in it for a little while. But now I can't do that. But see, remember I'm paying taxes though, but I can't do that. So how you gonna have taxpayers pay their taxes on something they ain't even asked for?
How you gonna go over there and start a war without consent of Congress?
Okay, and he didn't want to start. The people that didn't even have a war going on.
Israel started that mess and pulled the United States in on it.
Yeah, ain't that some crap, girl? These folks is crazy. I don't understand these fools. I'm like, oh my God, they crazy. They crazy.
I'm gonna tell y'all, they not telling the American people, and because they really don't want no chaos, and they know how much they done brainwashed the American people. What a lot of people don't understand, there's no such thing as the United States of America no more.
Yeah, it's been torn down. It's been torn down.
The charter expired. I told y'all when the Queen died, the charter expired. That's the reason why he didn't have to get because Trump know all this. And people up there in Congress and the Senate, they know all this too. But as long as they can keep the charade going, they gonna keep on. That's the reason why they dismantling. They call themselves dismantling the voting rights and all this kind of stuff. Because they want the black in the street. They don't want the white people in the street. When you really ain't doing nothing for them voting rights, because they've been requiring us to have ID forever and a day. So
I know
that's because y'all. And if you pay attention, that's them Democrats been telling the same lie. Every time some shit pop off, that's the same, especially about the voting rights. But why y'all wasn't in the streets when Ed Blum out there tearing up the affirmative action? Y'all wasn't saying nothing then. Now they redistricting, gerrymandering the vote in the districts and all this. You see, they wrote out Jasmine Crockett whole district.
So did then the girl. And guess what, Pap? She showed us kind of quiet now, ain't she, Pap?
Yeah, she's quiet because she know what's going on.
That girl is quiet. Jasmine Crockett ain't. Girl, I'm like, oh, she ain't got quiet. You can't hear her pick about her. She ain't out on TV. She ain't out on Facebook, TikTok. She is quiet as a mouse. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
I don't know what done happen, but she quiet.
Cause she know her time. That dude Tallarico, whatever his name is, he beat her out in the primary. So when her term is up, she gotta go. Cause they done redid her district.
So what does she go? What does she do when her term be up? What does she do? Go back to do what?
To go back to being a lawyer.
Shut for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they would have a position for her up there in the White House.
See, she in the Congress now. She in the House of Representatives, and what she was running against that Tallarico was a Senate seat in Texas. And first of all, she didn't pay attention. I kept telling y'all she wasn't paying attention. They're not finna let your ass up there. Number one, you black. Number two, you a woman. You is not finna get that Senate seat. It ain't been but 2 women, maybe 3, that actually done been up there in the Senate. One of them was Kamala Harris, and they put her ass up there, basically. And I think Karen Bass, she might have been the House Representative, I don't remember. But it ain't been that many women in the Senate, period. Most of the Senate is men. And right now, it ain't but 2 or 3 black men in the Senate. So you weren't finna get that seat, no way. And you weren't finna get that seat. You might have would have had a fighting chance if you had to come to the grassroots, the people, the black people in the street. But you didn't want to do that. You want the Democratic agenda, LGBT, immigrants, and all that, everything but the black people.
Oh, yeah, she quiet. So, I'm like, damn, she quiet.
That's why she quiet. Because she know. I think her term up in 2028.
And she go back to being a lawyer.
It might be this year, though. I'm not sure. It's either this year or 2028, her term up. And you can't run for that district for the House of Representatives no more because they redrew it. So you don't have that district no more, which I was on her side for that because that was messed up. And 80% of her district encompass South Dallas and over here where I live at, and it is a lot of black people. So how y'all gonna really put somebody over here that don't speak for us?
Right.
Because I was part of her district.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that one time.
Yeah. So that ain't right. That part I have to agree with, kind of messed up, but it ain't stopping the black people from, that's not, all these lines they drawing, it's not stopping us from voting because as long as you got ID and you registered to vote, you can go vote.
Yeah. I say the same thing. These folks went their mind.
Doing that, them Democrats talking about us not voting, not being able to vote because a lot of us sit out the 2024 election. And it was by choice. And they ain't got no other choice but to admit it now.
So let me ask you, how did Andretta Sutton die? Andretta Paxson die? What was wrong with her?
I'm not sure. Tamika was telling me about it. That she saw on Facebook somebody said she had a massive heart attack.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So I don't, but I remember a while back, and then somebody else said, and they said he saw it. Somebody said she had breast cancer. That sounded a little bit more to me because I know a while back she had put on there she was sick, and I thought it had something to do with cancer. I didn't know nothing about no heart attack. That sounded more feasible to me, but I really don't know. But I did read it. Definitely been some years ago that when she first put on there she was sick.
Yeah.
But Tamika was the one who told me that she saw it on there that she had a massive heart attack.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Girl, I'm like, what? And then Eddie Hill, you know Eddie Hill?
Yeah.
Girl, you know something. He was trying to calm the situation down and he got shot and killed.
Yep. Trying to be a good Samaritan, got killed.
And then Jam Master D.
Derek. He what?
No, Derek, Jam Master D. Derek, the DJ in County. No, he died.
He did?
Yes, girl. I don't know what happened.
I didn't know that.
Girl, he died on the 24th, girl. The 24th, girl. I just cried, girl. I'm like, oh, everybody just died.
No, I got to go tell Jane. He lived right down the street from Jane Daddy on 9th Street.
Baby, he died on it was reported on the 24th that he died. But I cried.
Lord have mercy.
It
I had
hurt,
to tell James.
it hurt my feelings. I'm like, damn, everybody just passing away.
And my husband's sister, it was his half sister on his daddy's side. He graduated high school with her and didn't even know that was his sister. He just got word the other day that she passed away. Yeah. He didn't meet her till he was grown. Till we was together. Me and him was together. When I think it was like 2001, 2002, somewhere along in there. When he finally met her and they had the same daddy. And he just got word the other day that she passed. Said her kidneys was failing. I mean and they was gonna put on dialysis and they hooked up the dialysis. She had a massive heart attack.
Girl, I don't know. I don't do girl.
I told my mama she need to come out of Texarkana. They killing people in Texarkana. Too many people. Too many. You hear one? I gotta tell James about that. Cause I'm telling him, Jim Master D, that was his friend. He lived right down the street from his dad on 9th Street, right there behind Dunbar.
Yeah, I so did. I'm like, damn, that's messed up. Yeah.
That's so it.
I was out there, all my little classmates, and they all just passing away. What's going on? My goodness. And Andretta had what, two boys, I think, and she's still married to Kirby. I mean, they've been married a long time.
Yeah, I think they got married not long after Andretta finished high school.
I don't know what Shani at. I ain't seen her in a long time.
I don't know what she had either. She must be up here somewhere.
They had some pretty hair on their head. Man, they had some pretty hair. I don't know, Pep. I don't know. You know. Ooh, we got to stay prayed up, sister. Stay prayed up. You know.
I showed
everybody, because everybody fading away.
Me and my husband were just talking about that. When shit start rolling down here, it don't stop, because it just like ever since March, it's been some rhetoric in my house. And I don't like that.
Girl, don't let that devil get y'all up in there, girl. No, that devil be busy, sister. That old joker be busy. You hear me, girl? He be busy.
Yesterday, me and him went across town because I had to go across town and get cigarettes. And we were talking. He said, they gonna mess around and I'm put all that motherfucking ass up out my damn house. I'm tired of them anyway. Every last one of them. I was killing myself laughing.
That's what he said.
He said it's supposed to be me and you. They walk around here like we supposed to be raising children. We don't raise children. We ain't gonna keep on raising up children.
Yeah. It's time to live y'all life, dog. Knowing.
I told him we gonna go find us another house and we're gonna come back every weekend and slowly but surely toting everything we want up out of here. And leave the ass here.
He said slowly but surely, Pat.
Yeah, leave the ass right up in here. Since they want to fight over the house, y'all can have it. Pay the mortgage while you're at it.
Right. Yeah, when Sherry paid her house, like she just lost her mind. I'm like, Girl, sure, I don't know, Pap. You know, we got to stay mindful, sister, and you know, and let them do what they do, I guess. I don't know, girl.
I've been meaning to call you and tell you that's why I've been being quiet, because when I tell you all hell done broke loose in my house, it done all hell done broke loose.
I understand. Well, girl, should you know my number? Sure, all you gotta do is call me, girl.
You say everybody I finally done start. I had when I get like that, when things like that, I just go into my shell and I just bitch, I've been trying to get in touch with you for the last 2 or 3 weeks. You ain't answer the phone. Hell, I don't be in the mood to talk because be too much shit going on up in here. I get one situation taken care of, here come another one.
You gotta stay stress free, though, friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay strong because they ain't finna kill me. I already told them. Y'all ain't finna kill me.
No. But then we have to get off here. But call me though, Pap. I'll be at home. I ain't doing that. I'll be home. Gonna say I ain't been working out, but cause I'm going to try to see what they can take care of my business for me for surgery and stuff. So yeah, call
I
me.
told
Cause I
them,
ain't doing nothing.
as soon as I get these tags on my car, I'm coming.
Okay, and they been asking about us this thing now. My sister, they been asking about y'all. I said, I'm gonna be over there. Don't worry about it. I got a lot of stuff to give them. Don't worry about it.
I got some new clothes and shit.
Get some
Especially
cover and
women.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
I got some brand new pants. I got some shoes. I got a lot of stuff.
I did too.
I
I
got
did too.
kids. I got some pants I bought. I don't like them, but they're
Oh.
cute. But I don't like them. I don't like the material.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I sure do. Well, shoot, William, get up off here. You think going safe to get up off here?
Everybody stay prayed up. And each one teach one, and watch the six. Watch the six.
And I just want to say that they got it where now, if you got parents or friends who are taking care of their loved ones in the household and they're getting a check for them every month, like their home health care nurse or whatever, they're now stopping that. They're no longer having that. They ran through the system. You will no longer be able to take care of your loved ones and receive a check. But anyway, it's a little FYI. On here, how we always say, how the hell you live somebody? You can't live yourself. Peace.
Peace.